Well, good morning and welcome here to Crafters TV for yet another fun-filled day. Lots and lots of inspiration going off and lots of things going off as well. We're really, really excited because we've got 3 jam-packed full shows all lined up for you today. For those people that don't know, I'm Debbie Robinson, and you might be thinking, what's she doing on this side? No, on that side. But I'm trying my little hand at a little bit of presenting, which if you followed us this weekend, you'll know I did a couple of days there this weekend with Lily and Craig. So welcome. But I'm not here alone, so I'm going to give a few little shout outs. I've already seen comments coming in, so I believe people are already getting excited about what's coming up. But I will explain what is coming up. We have got Wake Up Call. It's that little sneaky peek of everything that's going off over the course of the day. We've got a fabulous launch party, launch day first, let's get it right, launch day. And don't forget the new times now, that middle slot has been moved to 3 p.m. UK time. I have to get my notes out because I always get a little bit here. 10 a.m. Eastern time and 7 a.m. Pacific time. So they're the new show changes. It's just that one in the middle. And today is for you to join us at 3 p.m. here in the UK and the other times as well. And it is a great launch because let me tell you, it's not just one launch, it's not 2, but it's 3 launches today that we've got. And then later on tonight at 6 p.m, so there's that time slot stays the same, we have got launch party, loads of goodies on there for you as well of recent launches that we've just had out. So that's 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern time and 10 a.m. Pacific time. Now, I did say I was going to give some shout outs. We'll give a little shout out first to the guys in the gallery, which is our gorgeous Nicola, who's making sure we all stay in tow today. We've got my gorgeous George of the joystick finally back together again. He's in the gallery with Nicola. We've got Tracy in the background as well. And then, of course, if I'm here, that means there is a little space on the other side for the craft expert. And you've not got one Mrs. Robinson today, you've got 2 Mrs. Robinsons because you've got our gorgeous Corrine.
Hey, good morning. Yes, I know we normally are the other way around when we're together, aren't we? So this is going to be fun. Yes, this is an exciting day. I mean, I've heard that yesterday went off the scale. It was so busy. So if you are liking Halloween, then you need to stay tuned because we have, as Debbie said, we've got so many new launches of all things Halloween. Absolutely fantastic. So if you think you might like to be making cards like this, I'll let Debbie tell you what we're launching. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can see on there. Or if you, this is what we're going to make first. We're going to make this lovely little card first, something like that. Gorgeous. Or if you think this works for you, obviously all with a Halloween sort of feel to them. Look at that. And so bringing in things from yesterday, the papers, the stamps, all of those, all still in stock individually. But perhaps you'd like some little gift bags. Now, I'll show you here. We've got the Halloween ones. We've got a pack of lots of those. We've got this lovely filament, but again, look at this from the All Hallows collection. We've decorated it with those, so that's going to work really well. But we thought we'd give you 2 different gift bags, so we're also going to give you a set with the Christmas ones as well. So absolutely perfect. And I'm going to show you how easy these are to put together. You've seen our books of bags before, and you love these. So these are different designs, different shapes, but just as fantastic. Absolutely. It's going to be a really, really good day because, like we said, not 1, not 2, but 3 launches with those fabulous nesting dies, with those gorgeous embellishments and that beautiful glitter. Wait till you see that one as well. And, of course, those gorgeous bags. Now, before we get going and before we move on and talk about this, I just want to give a few little hellos because I can see that we've got Rachel. Sorry, Rachel, I forgot to give you a big shout out. Our social media superstar today who's looking after things, all things social. Don't forget, this is very interactive. We love your chatter with us. We love your comments and things like that. We've been trying to work out of a good theme that's going off today, haven't we, Corrine? So we've got like an international day going off. There's been many on today, of all things. What was the ones that we said, Nicola? National Eat a Peach Day. Do you like peaches? Me and Corrine have found out we've got something in common. It's more of a nectarine for me and you, isn't it? Definitely. Yep, absolutely. Don't eat peaches. The other National Take Your Cat to a Vet Day. I mean, it's rather bizarre, but that's out there. But we have found out What was the other one? Oh, that was it, the National
Be an Angel Day, and that one's something about kindness, which I just think is really lovely. So get commenting. What have you done something that's been really kind, like random acts of kindness, that kind of thing? What have you been doing? And plus, it's also this month, get this right, say that again for me, Nick. Happiness Happens month. What makes you happy? Let us know in the comments what makes you happy. I'm sure our Rachel will pass all of those through on. What makes you happy, Karen?
I'm Corrine.
Corrine, what did I say?
Karen.
Did I say Karen?
You did.
I thought I said Corrine. It's the way I probably said Corrine. Corrine.
It was Karen. It was very definitely Karen.
I don't even know who Karen is. Who's Karen? I'm like looking, have I seen the Karen on here? No, there's definitely no Karens on there. Corrine.
What makes me happy? Obviously, being with my family it's got to be the one that makes us all so happy. And so, family and my crafting, definitely.
Yeah.
And little Elsie, my little dog.
Oh,
she always makes me happy. She makes me so happy.
I love that. So let us know what makes you happy. I've got far too many things that make me happy, let me tell you. Shall I give you a few? Definitely family, being around my grandkids, absolutely always it's there. Being in my craft room, it's my sanctuary. Thank you to everybody who joined me last night on my Facebook Live. It's very much appreciated. And thank you for all the lovely comments as well on my 7th year anniversary here at Crafters TV. So that's what makes me happy, being with this fabulous company. But do let us know. We'll go through some more hellos in a moment. Bet we do have a little event going off this week. It has been running since Sunday, and it runs up till Thursday night at 11:59 p.m. here in the UK, and it's our spooktacular event. So what I want you to do is head over to the website, and you'll see there your Craft Spooktacular little box. You just click into that box, and instantly you will see all of the fabulous deals that we have got on this week during our Halloween event. Now, there is a little thing there. You'll be able to see that you've got some little ghost icons that you need to find, and these have a little, I think there's, somebody said there's about 10 of them, Nicola, if I remember rightly. Have a little look, see what you can find there, and there will be a little ghost icon. That ghost icon equates to 25 extra bonus points. Now, we're not going to tell you where anything is, although I do think the guys yesterday gave you lots of little clues. Something to do with fingers and something to do with ink finger thingies. And there was a little ghost icon on there. So go and search, because it's down to you to do that and gain those extra 25 bonus points, which I think is absolutely fabulous. Now, before we go on with all the hellos and the welcomes, because my goodness, there's already loads coming in, and I will do that in a moment, we have got a lot of newness for you here at the side of me, and this is all about the launch day today. Now, we've done something a little bit special for you, because what we've actually done is popped all of them as a showstopper, everything together in one click on the website, and you'll be able to get both of the fabulous nesting dies, both of the pads. That's the Halloween Christmas gift bag pad. Oh my God, I knew this was going to happen. Gift bag pad, the Halloween and the Christmas. You're also going to get all of the embellishment fibres and the glitter as well for the price that you see on the screen at £65 or $80. And of course, you minus off your club membership, and you minus off your club membership, and you will go down to as low, if you're in that purple box, that is the platinum price. We know there are thousands upon thousands here that are platinum members, and you can pick all of that up today for £52 or $65, which I think, $64. So that's an amazing deal, and we are going to be focusing a little bit on these during the wake-up call before we officially launch them later on today at 3 p.m. UK time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and 7 a.m. Pacific time. However, we do have something else as well. We have a cheeky little weekday wonder for you as well. So you may not have seen this. I think Craig and Lily would have talked about this yesterday, but the new weekday wonder is one of, and I'll tell you now, I use these all the time. I don't know about Corrine, make sure I get it right this time. I don't have that, Corrine. But I use our storage system a lot. Now, this is the small one that you're going to be getting. Now, it is that reinforced, and I love this because it's a zip that goes all the way around, makes such a difference. Reinforced handle. You have your little, well, I think it's disappeared. I think it's dropped off, but you have a little tag normally so that you can write in what it is. And it stores all of your things like your dies in there. You have additional pockets in the front. And if I remember rightly, yes, that you can store, I think it's about 9 of these that you can store in here. Now, it will come to you with nothing in there, but today you are going to get, for the Weekday Wonder, not 1 pack of 3, but 2. So you're going to get 6 of these sheets where you can store your dies on one side and you can put your stamps on the other. And so all of that for the Weekday Wonder will be £23.46 or $29.99, which I think is absolutely fabulous. And then, all importantly, the club membership price there for less than £20 there, or $24, you're going to get all of that and double points as well. Now, before, oh, I've dropped looks like a little bottle back actually. I've dropped a die out of my storage case. I'll put that back in there. So we'll do a few hellos before we head over to our lovely Corrine. So we've got Sam McDonald in the building. Good morning, all. I know Sam was with me last night on my Facebook Live. Hello, Hazel Young. Good morning, everyone. Going to miss the start, but we'll catch up on my return. Well, that's fabulous. Thank you for joining us anyway, Hazel. Our lovely Flaming Galar is in the building. Hello, Sarah Brown. Hello, everyone. Hoping everyone is doing well. Sending hugs from Melbourne, Australia. Lisa Kelleher. Morning all from Minnesota. Alison Lee says, good morning, everyone. Lynn Harvey. Hi, Debbie, Corrine, the amazing CTV team, the wonderful social superstar Rachel, and all of our crafting family. I love it when everyone gets a mention. I hope everyone is well and enjoying their day. Lindsay Gibson says, morning all from the Scottish borders. Good morning, Lindsay. Lynn Harvey, congratulations to Debbie on her 7K Facebook followers. Yeah, I woke up this morning, Lynn, because when I went to bed last night, it was 6,999, and I'm thinking, rats, I'm not going to do it. But, you know, I woke up this morning, I've now got 7,001. So I did it, and there is a little post on my Facebook page. You just need to go and follow me on Facebook, as you do with the rest of the team. It's Debbie Robinson CC, or Debbie Robinson Crafters Companion. Don't forget, it's Debbie with a Y. And on there, there's I'm doing a little bit of a cheeky giveaway, and I'm going to give some cards out as well. And I'm going to do 7. You see where I'm going? 7 for the 7 years and the 7,000 followers. So thank you for that, Lynn, as well. Lindsay, thank you. You're brilliant presenting, Debbie. Thank you very much, Lindsay. You know, I had some lovely, lovely comments there. Look at this. Rachel, social media superstar. She's already been ordering. Fastest fingers first. May or may not have sneakily just put my order in for the frames and the Halloween. Oh, love that one. That Halloween gift bag pad, which is just incredible. And I know our lovely Corrine will show you the amazing things that she's going to be doing with them as well. Oh, do you know, I love this. Look, we've already got some things coming in about our happiness month. So I'll talk about that in a minute. Marion, good morning. Very excited about Halloween week. Yes, we are into day 2. We've got Michael Adams on YouTube. Teddy bears? Teddy bears, Michael? Do they make you happy? I'm not really sure. It just says teddy bears. Let me know. Do tell me. Our lovely Sarah as well says, what makes me happy is spending time with my crafty friends and watching my favourite crafty show. I love that. Thank you very much. Hannah Gosling-Smith, morning all. Oh, bless you. Congratulations on 7K, Debbie. And Team Nectarine. Yay! and so many more comments, which will... oh, thank you, Heather. Good morning. Love from Ohio. Excellent live last night. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm going to say. However, what we are going to talk about is, of course, the fabulous new launch. Now, Nicola, where would you like me to start? With the launch? All of it? Are we doing out every little bit? Okay, let me go down here. Just bear with me just a second. Little bit of a smooth transition here. Oh, now, I love a nesting die. We were talking about this on the first look on Sunday, myself and Craig. Absolute love nesting dies. And I am super thrilled that we've absolutely gone to town with the nesting dies on Halloween. Now, this is the spider silk. Look at the detail on this. I just love the cutout frame. Then you've got the inside part and then the tag as well with your extra little spider web, which I just think is beautiful. And then lastly, the creepy bats, which again, I think they're so much good fun. Lots of lovely things that you're going to be able to do with these. I can't wait to see what Corrine's got lined up. So in your Showstopper, you're going to get both of those. And then, of course, you are going to get your pads as well. Now, our Corrine will probably flick through this much better than I will, but it's the return of the gift bag pad, but this time with Halloween taking centre stage on these. Absolutely love them. The paper is beautiful. It's on both sides and you've got the designs running all the way down there. And then also we decided, it was something that Leanne was asked about, because we did a very successful floral one, and Leanne was asked if we could go down the lines of doing Halloween and Christmas, and Leanne sat up, took note, and look what we've got. We've got what you asked for, and this is the Christmas one that is coming as well today in this Showstopper bundle. And then, of course, you've got your, and I'm just going to take these off very gently here so that I don't knock that display over, our embellishment fibres. This looks small, but this goes a long, long way. It is like that magic stuff when you take it out and it just keeps on expanding and expanding and pulling, and the little tiniest bit you only need to be able to use to create all your lovely things like your cobwebs or something that little bit spooky. You could even, if you wanted, use that in your Christmas makes as well. And then lastly in that Showstopper as well, you are getting 2 pots of glitter. And I love this because we've got the black and the iridescent, which I think will work for both Halloween and for Christmas as well. So beautiful ones. Obviously the black, for obvious reasons why we've popped that in there, but these are nice big tubs as well. So all of that is coming to you in your Showstopper deal. Now I'm going to stop talking. I'm just going to tell you the price. You can see on the screen, £65 or $80 for the whole of that, or the lowest you'll pay today is £52 or $64 if you want to go with that. But I can already see Mrs. Robinson. Are you taking it out of the bag to show how big it is?
I have. Look!
It's huge!
Is what you're going to get with your embellishment fibres. Now, even then you might, oh, okay. But you are going to use the smallest bit. There was a bag here. I've just put it out to show you. Look, I mean, when you puff it out and use it, look at that with the little spiders hiding in there. You use the smallest amount. So this, oops, it's caught up my card. I've taken a card with me. There we go. It catches onto everything. This is going to go the longest way. You're going to get some, because you literally just, nothing fancy, literally just pull. And the more you pull, the more better. Can you see how it's, even as I'm pulling, it's going, stretching, I'm turning into those fibres. So just pull I can't even find the end to pull a bit off. You just pull a little bit off, and then it's going to go a long way. You can then cut it if you want, but again, I am going to actually give it a little bit of a cut there, and then you can see how you can then just, look at that little tiny piece has now spread. This is going to work for your home decor, isn't it?
Yeah,
if you like to
definitely.
do the home decor. Isn't that going to be fantastic?
And it's still stretching, Corrine.
It's still going. You need the smallest amount. Okay, we'll worry about trying to get that back in the bag later. Yeah. So maybe the top tip is don't take it all out of the bag. Now, we are going to be looking at these nesting dies. These are fantastic. You're going to get 2. You're going to get your creepy bats, and what was the other one called? I forgot. It was
Spider silk.
Spider silk, that's it. So it was I knew it was a cobwebs. Aren't these brilliant? Now, they are so multi-layered. So I've actually taken one out. So what you've got is, it works both the same. You've got your outside die, which doesn't have a blade on the inside, so we've given you that as a separate die. Then you've got your inside nesting die, and again, no cutting edge on there, so we've given it you separately, and then we give you the little tag and the detail on there. So there are lots, the combinations is amazing. I love it when you get all of your elements separate. So what you could do, and I've got so many demos for later, you could put these 2 together And then that's going to make a lovely cutout with this cut into the middle with a nice aperture. There is just, every time I look at these, I think of a different combination to be using them in. You know, there's no ever. Yes, you could, Nicholas just said to me, could you use the bat and a spider webs in one? Absolutely, because they are the same. Now, I've got the concept suite here just to show you. Look at that on your half-fold cards. And again, especially if you can get that to line up exactly underneath there. So I love that, how you've done the nesting die in white there, but in black on the bottom just there. These are just randomly between the bats and the cobwebs. Again, alternating the different colours on your trifold card. Here we have the cobwebs. So we have, is that sort of, that's not a K card, but it's
a bit like a cake.
It's a bit like
similar to one, isn't it?
Yeah, where it comes through the centre. But can you see how, when you put them together, how that lines up absolutely perfectly? It looks amazing, doesn't it? This is more like your K card, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fab.
Isn't that? So you've got one portrait, one landscape. Yep, no one has said these have to be landscape or portrait. And another one on a K card style. Absolutely. And I've just got one, I love this, on acetate. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm going to put it across there because I've got a darkish top on.
Oh, that's
Isn't
gorgeous.
That lovely? By floating it on some acetate. Oh, on some foiled acetate. So just say, watch this space. Watch this space.
Are you at it again? Do you know, yesterday I was in middle chat and people were telling me that they already knew about two certain things that are coming. I'm like, I was playing the innocent me, Corrine. I was playing the innocent, you know what it's like, we have to sit on our hands and zip our mouths when we see things. Apparently Lily and Craig were telling everybody yesterday, so it's okay. And apparently they said, tune in on the 1st of September. I was like, the little devils?
Yeah, because that was good. I was supposed to be presenting. I've just been told I'm expert on that, and I've got masses of launches. I've got acetate. I don't even know. Lily just reeled them off to me. I've got lots.
Oh,
so
wow.
There you go, 1st of September. Okay, so let's crack on with a demo, I think, to show. And I'm going to make a small card with this, and I'm actually going to remake this one as a video. So if you do like this one, we're going to do it as a video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this the outer die, and all I've done, piece of A4 card, and I've just cut it down. I've cut it to about 4¼ inches, and I'm just going to fold it in half. I'm going to use my scoreboard so I get a nice, neat edge. This doesn't have to be exact because we're going to be doing some cutting in a minute. Let me just put my scoreboard down. Just put that on there. So all I want to do is I want to put the die, can you see, so it's over the edge. So if I turn that round, can you see what I'm going to do is I'm put all of the little bats to be above there. Let's just put a couple of bits. Oh, that was a big piece of tape. Don't need that much. So pop that onto there. So you can see how a piece of A4 folded in half is more than long enough. So we can take that. Then I've got my plates, so I can do that. Because I want that to be in an exact position, I've taped onto the card. But when I'm doing my mats and layers, I'm going to use, especially if I'm using the outer die and the inner die, I'm going to really make use of my magnetic shim. You've got a magnetic shim, and it's going to hold everything in one place for you. Let's see, has this cut through, or do I need to go through? I'm actually going to turn that around. Oh, I've got fibres. Now that's just going.
I think by end of day, Corrine, you're going to be covered in those fibres.
You know, it's a bit like the glitter stroke gilding flakes, isn't it? Yeah, it's one of those. Yeah, everywhere. So so don't craft with your fibres when you've got the dog or the cat around. Otherwise, yes. Right, there we go. That's just, now the only reason I've gone through 2 layers is this is our black cardstock, which I think it's 300 GSM, but it's quite a meaty card, isn't it?
It is indeed, yeah.
I always call it our black multi-purpose card. It's not multi-purpose, but it's the equivalent, isn't it, in the black?
Yeah.
There we go. So I can just pop that. There we go. It's just popping out.
Plus, you're asking it to cut through because that is like literally 600 GSM to cut through. And it's only a regular thin metal die. It's not a multimedia die. So sometimes, if you think about and I know you're great for your numbers in your maths, Corrine, but sometimes you just have to think logically. Yeah. That sometimes some dies will need that extra cut. They will need to go through twice, not the once. But yeah, absolutely. And plus, think about your cardstock because you've just said it's our matte black cardstock. Matte, it's got a little bit more of a chalkier feel to it.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so sometimes depending on your cardstock will also be dependent whether I need to put it through once or twice.
Exactly. Right, so I'm just popping these out. So these, they've all cut through. It just needs just poking out because, like I say, this is the second one. You can, if you're very clever, line it back up, and so long as you make sure that this bit doesn't go in on your plate, you can actually go through, you know, go through a second time with that just through there, but you've just got to be a bit careful, otherwise you'll just cut it into 2 pieces. If you don't like doing that, then just cut 2 and glue them together. That's going to work just as well. Lots of different ways to do it, so you know it's easier just to tell you lots of different ways and you find the way that works for you. So just poking those out of there. I can poke those last bits in a minute from there. So I've now got my card base. Let's get rid of those. Oops. Where's my feet gone off my mat? So you can see now I've got a little, let's fold that, score that on there. There we go. There you go. You can see we've got a little tent fold card, which I think is really, really cute. So that's going to work on there. Now, obviously, we've not got anything at the top. So all we're going to do is we're going to get some more black. We're going to get the exact same die. Make sure it's clean. Oh, it's a tape, right? And then we're going to cut it again. So I'm just going to... Now, I don't know about you, Debbie, but I don't put through more card than I need to because every time you go through it, it squashes those fibres, doesn't it? Yeah. So I do tend to just trim down my card. Yeah, so it warps it, doesn't it? Because it's got no metal towards it, so it just tends to warp it. So I get completely get this. Exactly. So let's pop that one through. So what this one's going to do is this one is going to create the solid layer effectively on the top so that we've got, you know, it's got the whole thing back because that's what you want. So you can see, look at that, through one layer, it went straight through. So quick. And that now will go across there. But before we do that, I've also got it out of Silver Mirror, and I'm going to cut another layer out of Silver Mirror to show you in a minute. So what I'm going to do is... Nicola's coming out with all of the puns. Oh, it's her favourite season, apparently. You can hear how excited she is, Corrine, because she's just... This is spectacular. It is. It really is, though. I mean, these dies are absolutely glorious. Have you always loved a nesting die as well, Corrine? Oh, I love a nesting die. Really do. Can't go wrong, can you? Not at all. Right, so all I'm going to do now is I've taken my silver as the back layer, and then I'm going to drop shadow very slightly onto there. There you go. You can just see. And I've just, at the moment, I've used a tape pen. If I was at home, I'd probably use the glue because it gave me a bit more wiggle room. But I need to be able to put it onto the card straight away. So all I'm going to do then is layer that onto the card. Pop that straight on. Bit on there. And then a little bit of dotty just down there. It comes together so quickly, doesn't it? Right, let me just... Right, now, just to make sure you know, there is a right and a wrong way. They aren't completely symmetrical, so you do need to make sure that you put them on the right way. Now, I've already created my drop shadow, so I'm lining this one up. Let me just line that one up. Lining these up exactly, because I don't want a second drop shadow. So you can put that one on there, and that one there. There we go. So this now is really strong. So we've got the little card. So if you think about it, we've got our black on the back, and on the front we've got black, silver and black. But look at that. That's beautiful, Corrine. Doesn't the silver just make it pop? Really does. Okay, so let's get the next layer. I think we're going to have puns all day. Well, yeah, because I'm going to tell you now, Rachel, our social media superstar, you know, she's already come in with one. I'm, in capital letters, bats about these. Get Very it? Good. Bats about these. I quite like that one, Rachel. That's really, really good. Guys, I'm just going to give you a little heads up because we've just had notification. I think some people have been having difficulty checking out on the website with the new launches and the new launch Showstopper.
It's in the show category, Nicola, is that right?
Shop the show, yeah.
Shop the show category. So you can head over to there now. There shouldn't be any more problems now. So you can head over to there. We do apologise, just a little glitch in the system. But we've all caught up now. Everything's fine. Everything's good to go. And if you are wanting this Showstopper, absolutely, definitely go and head over there right now and get that. Click on it all and you'll get all of it with that little bit of an extra saving on there as well. And we will get a one-click wonder, Nick. I like that one as well. She's coming out with them all today, Corrine.
She certainly
coming out
is.
with them all.
She certainly is.
Well, we'll talk about the individuals in a moment, but let's carry on watching our lovely Corrine with this.
What I did here is I used my magnetic shim to hold the outer die and the inner die together, and then I've cut it out of my silver mirror. And I've also cut, as you see, out of the black as well. So let's put these together again. So let's go with the Dotty. Nicola's saying she would use the black glitter card for this. Again, make sure you use it the right way. Let me just see. Oh, this one, yeah, it can go either way around. This one is symmetrical. So all I'm going to do then is just, come on, Corrine. That was just, do you know, the smaller they get, harder it gets, doesn't it, to drop shadow? Because you haven't got as much room to play with. So we can just put that.
It's worth it though, isn't it?
Oh, it is. It is. Just to get that little pop. There we go. Make sure it goes all the way round. There we are. And you can see. Can you see how it lights up?
Yeah. Just gives it that little elevation, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah.
Right, now, I have used the largest outer die to cut a silver mat. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that one onto here. This is so simple. It's such simple colourways, just a little bit of black and a little bit of silver. But it's exactly what you would want for Halloween, wouldn't it? Doesn't it? But I mean, I know we do it for Halloween, but imagine if somebody's got a birthday on Halloween as well. Yeah. You could use these for that. I know that's quite specific, but you know, as well as obviously your Halloween parties. So what I need to do next is I'm going to get a piece of cardstock and I'm going to just get some dark grey. Ooh. Yeah, Halloween dinners.
Well, do you know what? Funnily you should say that, because we've had Michelle Harris came on and said so cute, would be great as name place cards. So you two, Nicola, you and Michelle Harris on YouTube are on the same wavelength there, because they wouldn't they? They'd look lovely. Yeah, Halloween. Look, you can tell she's getting into this crafting malarkey a little bit more, God love her. Halloween wedding, wouldn't these look lovely as those name places on your wedding? And Halloween themed. Oh gosh, yeah, I love that. I love that. Is our George having an Halloween themed wedding? Just thought I'd check, because our George is getting married in October, Corrine, did you know?
I know he is.
Yeah, so I just wondered if he was thinking along the Halloween themes. But are you going somewhere hot and sunny, George? To the lakes, that it. Do you know, me and you, I mean, I keep thinking you're getting married on the Caribbean beach, George. I tell you, I don't know where I keep getting that from, but anybody who's getting married around the Halloween mark, these would look lovely. Oh, Corrine, what are you doing?
Right, I'm just going to do a little bit of faux bleaching on this piece of card. So I've just used my water reactive ink pads and just put that. Now remember, the longer you leave it on there, the more it's going to bleach. Nicely coloured my fingers. So there we go. I can leave that as long as you want, but I'm just going to stop that for now and do it. Now I use a slightly different ink colour at home, but can you see how it's lifting up there and how it's done that? So I'd probably go again to get some more faux bleach effect on there, but you can see how you can just lift it. And then all I've done is use the same die. Well, I used the little one. Sorry, I thought that was a little one. Use the smaller this inner one just to cut it out, but I'd need to let it dry before I did that. So there we go. So then all I need to do is take this one and then pop it over the top, and it's going to make the perfect matte layer because I've used the same die to cut the outer here and there, so I know they're going to fit. And that's going to go on just like that.
Oh, it's got a lovely atmospheric feel to that one,
doesn't
Corrine.
it?
Yeah.
And then we can... I've just put some foam tape on the back onto there. Oh, come on, always one piece of foam tape never wants to lift, isn't there? Make sure I've got that. I know which way I'm going, and I'm going to pop this. Now, you could be there's nothing on here that couldn't go that way. I think that looks really nice as well.
That
because
looks
the backs
lovely.
go. You
Yeah.
can go landscape or portrait. It's entirely up to you. Then I've just cut out the centre little pieces as well. Now, all of these little bats, you will see them appear in all of my projects today, because as I've been cutting them out, I've been keeping them and using them. Really, really useful to have. And then I've just done Happy Halloween out of a stamp set, and we can take that. Let's just go onto here, and that one is going just on there. Oh, come on, lift up, and then let's just lift that. Now I've lost which way is up. That way is up. So I'm going to pop a little bit of glue on the back of here, just like that. That's going to go in there. That, we can put that at a nice angle. And if I've got a couple of little gems, let me just grab my bag. Let's see what I've got. Oh, I've got some little silver gems just here. And then I could just put a couple.
Oh, I'm loving your gems, Corrine. Where have you got them from?
Oh, don't. This sheet is the bane of my life.
Oh.
I'm waiting for it to run out. Do you know, are you like that as a crafter? If you've got something, you can't just throw it away.
No.
The gems fall off this sheet. Yeah, they just drive me crackers. I've got lots of nice gems to replace it with, but they just...
But you can't throw it away, Corrine.
I can't throw it away.
Gems on.
I've got to finish it, but every time I touch it, look, I get gems on me. There we go. How about...
Oh, that is...
Just like, oops, there we go.
That's gorgeous.
I'm going to put it there so
I
it doesn't
love
slide.
that, Corrine.
Isn't that lovely?
Absolutely beautiful. I love that. To be able to use it in that way, because normally when we think of a nesting die, we think of matting and layering nesting. To make a card base with that, that is absolutely beautiful. I can already see some love hearts coming in for that one. Wendy Wright on YouTube has said, loving the Halloween demos because her birthday is Halloween. Yay, happy birthday for Halloween. We've had a question, Corrine. Can I
Okay, you can.
So you just said Debbie and Corrine, but I'm going to ask you, with you being the expert today, Laura Simmons on Facebook, what would make you decide whether to use matte black card or premium black card? Is there anything that would make you decide? I think she's meaning in terms of the usage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've got the premium. The premium black card is a little bit thicker. I tend to find just to go for our matte black most of the time. The premium is a little bit more expensive, so I tend to save it if I, for things that are really special. I mean, that's special, but I've used quite a bit in that.
Yeah.
So, I would just probably use our matte black. Depends what you've got. If I didn't have any matte black, I'd use my premium if I had it. If I didn't have any premium, they are so interchangeable.
They are,
for something like for die cutting.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I was using my pens, like my sparkle pens or my, things inky, I'd go for my premium because it's going to hold the liquid much better. But for die cutting, just go for your ordinary matte black.
Yeah. And the difference with your premium as well, Laura, is that premium's got a smoother finish. The matte black is exactly that. It's matte. It's got that matte texture, that matte finish to it. But it is, again, it's that personal choice, isn't it, Corrine? I always say it's a personal choice and it would be down to you, but I'm not going to lie. I use matte black cardstock practically all the time when I want a piece of black, unless it's something like Century Pearl or the glitter cardstock. And as our lovely Nicola was saying, that'd look lovely in the glitter cardstock. And I do believe, if you check that Spooktacular event page, there may be some on there. Don't forget, it's all about Halloween, so Halloween themed in terms of colours. So go and head over to there, and you never know what you might find on that page. You never know what you might see, what might make you boo, make you jump, maybe to get those extra bonus points. So just keep that in mind. Pretty card, Corrine says, Diane Hatch on Facebook. Maureen has said on Facebook, you could attach small plastic bag to that card with treats in it. Oh! Like that idea, Corrine, like that idea, either inside or on the back. So, yeah, absolutely, you could do. Lots of lovely people are joining us as we speak. Got to the bottom of the teddy bears. When we said that Michael had said about teddy bears. He is known, let me get this right, as the Bearman Ambassador, because he's got a huge collection of Charlie Bears. So that makes it. So that'll what make you happy, because that's what we've been discussing. Get those comments in. What is it that makes you? This is the month of happiness. Happiness month, is that right? Happiness Month. So what makes you happy? Me and Corrine have already said what makes ourselves happy. Let us know what you think, and our Rachel will send all of those through. Now, I'm just going to recap on that deal for you. As you can see at the side of me, this is the Showstopper deal, where you are getting both of those fabulous nesting dies, both of those gift bag pads, the Halloween and the Christmas, and you're getting the embellishments, those embellishment fibres that you saw our Corrine show you just how big they were, and also those fabulous glitters, which is the black glitter and the iridescent glitter, which I'm sure Corrine will be using throughout the day. That's the Showstopper bundle. It's a one-click wonder, as our Nicola said, and it's now working on the website, so there should be no more problems. £65 or $80 is your flat price before you take off your club membership, which could be whatever membership you're going to, 5, 10 or 15 or 20, which is in the purple box, and you can pay as low as £52 or $64 for the entirety of the new launches today. However, we do have them in that, I say singular, but smaller bundles if you don't want to go for the Showstopper. Shall I recap that, Nicola? Shall we just talk about that? Because I don't think we've talked about that one, have we? The nesting dies on their own, where you can get the creepy bats and the spider silk, which you've just seen our lovely Corrine use one of those beautiful dies in a demonstration. Both of those, £25 or $29. So today you could pick those up if you're in the Platinum Club or brand new to Club Inspire today. You could pick those up for £20 or $23.20 if you just want those on their own. The other option you've got, of course, is the gift bag pads. Oh, it's going to be one of those days where you can buy both of those pads, and that's your Halloween one and your Christmas one, and you can pick those up today for £33 or $39, and again the lowest there is £26.40 or $31.20. So that's your other option as well. So you can either go for the bags on their own, the nesting dies on their own, or I'll just bring them back off here because I haven't got a spare set. You can go for the fibres individually. So if you want the fibres on their own, you can pick these up for $4.99 or $6.95. So today, lowest that you'll pay if you're in that Platinum Club, £3.99 or $5.56. The other separate items, so they're not a bundle, these are separates, which means if you want a lot of those fibres, buy them by the bucket load. The same with the glitter. These are big tubs. Am I okay to get one out? Is that all right? Let me just bring them out so you can see them. You've got your 2 tubs of glitter, the black and the iridescent, which are going to just make all of your projects sparkle that little bit more, give them that luxurious lift, and I absolutely love them. But these can be bought individually for $7.99 or $9.95, and again, that lowest price that you'll go to is £6.39 or $7.96. So you have options. You don't have to go for the Showstopper. If that's not for you today, that's absolutely fine. We are here just to give you that little extra bit of saving. With that one-click wonder, you can have all of that. Like we said on that Showstopper deal, do you know when you're like, I daren't move, I think I've done okay. Ooh. But you can buy them individual with the embellishments and the glitters. I think the glitters are a bit wonky. Or you can go for the nesting dies on their own or the gift bag pads on their own as well. It is entirely up to you, entirely up to you. I've got a couple more comments, so I'm just going to read those out before we head over to our Corrine again, who I think is getting ready for another demonstration. Lynn Harvey on Facebook has said what makes her happy is spending time with my family, always makes me happy, but also crafting and watching CTV makes me happy. I love the interaction with everyone, including you loves, and the support and kindness everyone shows to each other. Lynn, we 100% agree with you. That is what makes Crafters TV here very special. We've said this many a time. This crafting community is just a lovely place to be. Like-minded people that think the same way, that share their love, and we love doing what we do. We've often said this is a very special community to be a part of, and you know, that Lynn just sums it up beautifully. Keep those comments coming in, but I do think we're going to head over to our lovely Corrine, who's going to show you all about the gift. Wait a minute, Corrine, let's see if I can get it right again. The gift bag pads.
I am. But I just noticed, and I hadn't seen it here before, that's my bit. I've got some samples here with the fibres. So I wanted to show you these. And look at this. It's canvas, And they've got this beautiful, the glitters up here, absolutely gorgeous. With those fibres out, isn't that spectacular?
Absolutely.
Cheryl has done, she's gone really to town with some of these. Cheryl's done quite a lot of these. She's also done this one here. Look at that, with the fibres. I think it's just round cardboard to make that gorgeous wreath. So they are so Christmas and Halloween. Topper pads, just saying. Topper pads, there you go. But can you see the fibres in the background? And this has actually got the smallest amount of fibres in. Just checking there's nothing. No, it's an empty box, just checking. There we go. And then the glitters, adding them to your cards here, you can see, onto your topper pads. I love this, onto this piece of wood. This is Cheryl again. She's put a big layer of glue and then put lots of that black glitter. It looks like our black glitter Centura pearl, doesn't it? Now, doesn't have to be Christmas or Halloween. How about the froth on your beer?
I love that, Corrine. That looks lovely.
Great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we've got, here we go, sort of giving it a really pretty effect, but putting those fibres on to maybe give it that little sort of spectacular sort of goth feel, if that's what you wanted to do. And again on here, something really pretty, but just with those fibres. Now this is clever. How about this? So just a little, I would have said inexpensive little, it's sort of balsa wood type thing. It's been painted with white and black, then put glue on, and then gone from the iridescent to the black glitter. Doesn't that look effective to just add on? And the final one I want to show you is this. Again, I know these Perspex discs can be picked up nice and inexpensively, and then we've just put glue on here and covered it with the glitter, and then glittered all of the elements as well. Isn't that lovely? Really different way to be using them. Just wanted to show you those, just so that you could see lots of different ways, because I'm not using them too much today, but I wanted to show you why you might want them. Okay, gift bag pads. We've got Halloween, and we've got Christmas as well. Look at 96 pieces on here. They're 180 GSM, so nice good weight. So I'll show you on here. So you've got your Halloween. I just want to show, I don't know, let me just double check. I didn't count it and I've forgotten. You've got 1, 2, if nobody's been in there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, I think it is, 7, 8, yeah, 8 of each of the designs. It probably says it on the back. Probably says 48 double-sided bag templates, so you've got 8 of each. So there we go, absolutely perfect. So you've got 6 designs. Brilliant. So you've got your, as I said, you've got your Halloween designs. Then you've got, I love this one, with all the bats. Now, just, if you look at this, look at these and think about the dies, the stamps, the frames, all of the things that we have been releasing over the last little while, and maybe in due course, like topper pads and things like that. All of those gorgeous things. Now, once you get to the end, you then get all of your tags as well. So you can see you've got your 6 designs, so you've got the 6 different sort of gift tags on there, and again you've got the multiples to go through there. So that's your that's your Halloween. Then you've got your Christmas, and it works in exactly the same way. Now, your finished size of these is 7.1 inches high, 4.1 wide, and 1.6 inches in depth. So they're going to be able to put quite a nice lot into these. So you've got these gorgeous designs. Look at these, aren't they beautiful? All of your Christmas elements, poinsettias. Was that the same one? Yep, that's the same one. Let's find another one. Look, so they're going to do, we're doing all sorts of genres, all the different ages, you know, your male and your female. You've got them all covered, and then you've got your tags as well. So all you need to do is you just pull them out at the edge, and that's what I've already done with one. On here, let me, where did those go? There now. Okay, so I've opened it out. All you need now is a score tool or a bone folder. I saw a bone folder here, so let's grab one of these. So that's all you need, and all I'm going to do is fold it on the score lines. So I'm going to go first on the first score line. There we go. You can just see that. Oh, there we are. And then I'm going to go down with my bone folder Now the next score line doesn't go, or maybe you can see it better on here. It comes down there and then across there. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to fold it gently with my hands to there, and I'm just sort of giving it a little bit of memory because this will come together in a minute. So I'm just giving it a little bit of shape before we start. So you can fold that on there. Then I've got the next one scored because I had to put it in a little bag on there. Then I've got the next one and I'm going to score that one over. That's my little tab. And you can put these together with your wet glue or your tape pens. It's entirely up to you. You use whichever one works best. So I'm just folding those in. And don't worry about mountains or valleys because as you put it together, you can just go the other way and it just reinforces and enhances it. So I'm just going on those score lines, just along there to that. And then all I need to do is fold up the bases, make sure it's nice and square. They're so quick to put together.
They are, aren't they? Because everything's there for you, isn't it? There's nothing you need to do. I mean, I fell in love with those floral bags, Corrine, so to have the Christmas version and the Halloween version, I just think is phenomenal. I was talking to Craig on Sunday about these, saying that these would make great little treat bags for the kids who come trick-or-treating, or your family members, or if you're having a Halloween party, and fill them up with lots of little chocolates or Halloween theme. What do you do any like Halloween themed sweets or anything?
We don't so much now. Now our children are all grown up, but when they were, we always used to put a pumpkin in the window because that's the universal code, isn't it? You can knock on my door. Put a pumpkin in the window. We always did because my children used to do the same, and so we used to do the same back. Yeah. But I've not been at home for many Halloweens. I always seem to be working. Yeah. Now, if you fold it on all the score lines and then you lay that flat and then you fold this one over, then it should all line up absolutely perfectly on there. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to get my tape pen. I'm going to take it down this way so in case I go beyond it. And I'm just going to pop some tape pen just down there, just using my regular tape pen. Fold that over and then I'm going to fold this up to there, and then that is the bag. So all I need to do then is I'm going to fold, I have to always think of this through, put those ones down, no it's not, put those ones down, put those ones in next, and then that one will tuck under there. Now if you want to, you can just add in a little bit of tape under there, but you don't actually need to because that will hold firm. Just like that, and you can see, because I've given that little bit of memory, I've got the concertina side. Now, that is your bag done. That's all it takes. So, I popped out the little corresponding gift tag that matched, and then on the back of some mirror card, or glitter card, sorry, can you see I drew round it, and then just cut it with a little bit of a border. And so that now will fit on there, and I've got a matte layer, so it's really easy to create your matte layers. And then it's looking at what you've got. Have you got topper pads? Have you got dies? What have you got? Now I went into my Frosty and Bright snowflakes because I love my Frosty and Bright snowflakes, and I thought I want them white and I want them silver because I just thought those were the really good colours. So I don't even know if I'm going to use all these. So I've got a little bit of ribbon, and let's just trim that from there. And then I'm going to poke it up, there we go. Pop that through on here. That's going to go just like that. So I've put a little foam pad on the back. So I'm just going to put that on so I've got positioning, and I'm going to pop that on to there. And then I'm just going to decorate it with a few of my snowflakes. So I'm going to do a couple, I want a silver one. Let's grab a silver one down there. So you can see, looks absolutely gorgeous, but it's about looking at what you've got. I'm sure you've got snowflake tags, punches, dies, stamps that you could cut out and colour. You're going to see us use lots of different ways to do that. Let's put a little tiny one. I'm going to pop that under there. I'm going to put a little bit of glue under there to hold the ribbon. Look. Come on, squeeze. I don't overthink these. I don't overplan them or anything. You just do what works. Oops, come on, it's not catching because of the ribbon. What works as you're doing it, and then I'm going to come up through the handle, just around there. But have a look at what you've got and work it out. Come on.
Exactly, because you've probably got lots of Christmas embellishments or the Halloween the Halloween. If you've got the Hallows Eve, you're going to be able to do the extra decoration with those Halloween bags. Your Christmas ones, loads of different things that you might have in your crafty stash that you can already add to. Those bags are ready made for you to put together with simplicity, as Corrine's just showed you. And then the extra little bit is the decoration bit that you can go to town on.
Just see what you've got.
Yeah.
Why is my glue not sticking? I think it's because I'm going a bit too fast. My glue's just not sticking. If you find it easier, you can always put these bits on before you tuck the bottoms in. I might just have to put a bit more glue on there because it's just not sticking. There we go.
Beautiful.
You can see, I'm going to have to stick those back on.
I'll let you get that sorted, Corrie, because that is beautiful, and I do love those snowflakes with that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Loads of people commenting. The gift bags are so addictive and easy to make. Yes, they are. Corrine showed you there perfectly just how fast and easy. It's like, well, Leanne talks about it. It's that minimal effort, but the maximum impact. And those bags are that. That's exactly what they are. So absolutely fabulous. Loads more people joining us. Brenda Blacker on YouTube. Good morning, Debbie, Corrine, all my crafty pals. Oh, happy 7th anniversary, Debbie. Thank you very much. She's ordered the bags for a Halloween party. Yes, absolutely. Somebody worked out for us the size of the bags as well when they were stood up, because the question was being asked on one of the channels, and it's about the gift bag being just over 5 inches tall. We'll get Corrine to measure that for sure. Loads of people commenting just how lovely that is. Lois has said, beautiful gift bag. Thank you, Corrine. And yes, keep those comments coming. Right, so I'll just give you a little quick recap. As you've seen, that is the Showstopper deal that you can see. And literally now you've got all of your nesting dies, all of your gift bags with your Christmas and your Halloween. You've got the embellishment fibres and the glitter coming today at that Showstopper price of £65 or $80. And then if the lowest price that you're going to go there is the £52 if you are in Club Inspire, or $64. Now, for those people that aren't aware of what Club Inspire is, here's the boss to tell you a little bit more. Join us in a couple of minutes.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablet or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are. Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get social with us. Whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, on your TV or tablet, you can get so close to the action, it's like you're in the studio with us. You can ask questions about products or crafty techniques. Get hints and tips from our expert demonstrators. Plus, share pictures of your crafty makes with our amazing community. Crafters TV, getting you closer to the crafty action.
we get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really, they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back. Are you enjoying Wake Up Call? Are you enjoying the little sneaky peeks? We already know you're loving the little showstopper at the side of me. We already know that because we've had a little update. Literally, if you want to get hold of it first and don't wait till launch party and come back and join us at launch party, you're absolutely more than welcome to. However, we're going to move away from that because we do have launch party coming up later on tonight. I'm getting all mixed up with all my launches, Corrine. Launch day, launch party. But we have got later on at 6 p.m. UK time, 1 p.m. Eastern time and 10 a.m. Pacific time, we have got the launch party. Now, the plan was we was going to have yesterday's deal in the launch party. However, you sold all of that out. So we've just been left. We've had, the guys have had to reconfigure and redo a different kind of bundle, and because there's been some elements that have sold out. So we've got 2 little bundles for you and some paper pads that we'll talk about in a second. But I'm going to start with the die collection that we have for you right now, or what is left of our Hallows Eve. This has proven to be, yet again, another runaway success. And is there any wonder? So what we've done is we've bundled some dies together for you, and I'm going to share with you those right now. So this might be the little bundle that you want to get hold of. I say little bundle, £34, $45 for everything you're away to see. You are going to get the haunted house. So the haunted house there with that lovely house, that lovely, and I call it the tree or the twig, whichever way around you want to call that, and the tombstones down at the bottom. That's one of your dies. The Wicked Witch with the cauldron and the black cats. I absolutely love these. I love the silhouette feature to them. You're also getting Spooktacular. Do you like my little voiceover there? That was a good voiceover. Been channeling me in a bend there. But you've got your ghost and your 2 pumpkins. You've got Trick or Treat, which has got the spider's web, the coffin, the bone and skull, and also then you've got your little moon and stars on there as well. The Happy Halloween, which I adore that sentiment. I love the font. I love the style of it as well. And then lastly, in the die collection, you are going to get the edgeable one, which is the Spooky Pumpkins. All of that is to come in today at £34 or $45. Whoa, with my eyes there. The lowest you're going to go to is £27.20 or $36, which still is a fabulous deal for the set of dies. So that's the die collection. We'll move across to the decorative decorative collection. So these are all the things that you can get hold of now. I'll move that to one side because I'll talk about the pumpkin treat box. Oh my God, I love this one. It's so easy to use. It's absolutely fabulous. Love that one. So that's the pumpkin treat box. Then you've got the All Hallows Eve, which is the fabulous 2D embossing folder with that lovely design on there as well. You've got some of the stencils in this. So this is your stencil, again, all about the Hallows Eve, where you can see you've got your silhouettes of your house, you've got clouds, you've got bats, you've got pumpkins on there, trees and tombstones, so you can really build up your scenes with those. Or should I say, match, so you don't have to colour, because it literally fits over the embossing folder, and I absolutely love that idea there. You've got Fright Night. So the Fright Night comes to you in two parts. You have got your masks and stencils. So I love the masks and stencils that you can create lots of things, and those fabulous stamps to give them the funny little faces. I love that one. And then the Fright Night part 2 of that one is all the extra additional stencils there that you can build up your lovely scenes. Looks like goo, doesn't it? Slime, horrible, ugh, that slimy stuff. My favourite part of this, Boo to You. Love all those stamps. In particular, I love that one. So, so cute. Absolutely love that. But I'm not going to lie, I adore the little mouse in this little one here. They're super cute, these stamps. I absolutely love them. And you've got some sentiments on there as well. And I'm still not done, because you have also got in that decorative collection, you're getting the embellishment pack, which is your ribbons. And these ribbons are those lovely satin Halloween-y kind of colours with your purples, your greens and that lovely pumpkin colour. And then you're also going to get on there 2 sets. Let me just put that there, 2 sets of embellishments, because you're getting your dewdrops and you're also getting your lovely crystal ones that have got matching colours with the ribbon. So that's your decorative collection, and that's £29 or $38, and the lowest there is £23.20 or $30.40. Now, I'm so surprised we've got this left, although Nicola's told us how many have sold this morning alone, let alone yesterday. So I'm going to tell you the consumable part, and it's why we couldn't put a bundle together, because there's some elements that have gone. But we've got some paper still left. 12 by 12, $14.99, $19.95. $11.99 for a brand new 12 by 12 paper pad that you can take advantage of. And Bayek, you have been doing that. 24 sheets, and then the most gorgeous, gorgeous designs. Look at these. They're like a work of art in a sheet, honestly. And both sides, absolutely beautiful. You've got some that you could, I can see scrapbook pages. I can see chopping into these. Make some brilliant scenes there. Did our Craig do a lovely... He did indeed. He did, because I thought it was him and his brother when he were younger, but apparently it's his cousins who are no longer little boys anymore. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous one that he did yesterday. You can go back and check that launch day show. But look at these, they're absolutely beautiful, and everything you want from an Halloween paper pad. Take advantage while and I mean this genuinely, while it's here in stock. The way it's been selling yesterday and today, I'm pretty sure that this is not going to last the week, which is, we've got it planned for the Second Chance Sunday, but I've got a feeling it won't be around. Don't wait. Get hold of it now. It's that consumable on its own. You can just keep stocking up as many of those as you want. And as you all know, we all love a good paper pad. And then lastly in there, we've got the 6 by 6. So this is scale to size. It's exactly the same designs that are in there. 24 of your double-sided sheets. And if I just give it that little flick, you can see there. But they've just been scaled to size. That is $5.99 or $9.95. And the lowest you'll pay today, if you're in Club Platinum, is £4.79 or $7.96. So again, these are the consumables. These are the ones that we don't think will hang around for very long. And I suppose it depends on whether you want the one size or both sizes. Get hold of your consumable part of the Hallows Eve collection. Right, Corrine, I do believe you have got a lovely demo lined up for us with this.
I'm going to be using the stamp set, which is absolutely gorgeous. Excuse the noise, we think somebody's car alarm's going off right behind us, so it's a bit loud. it stopped? I think it might have just stopped. There we go, it stopped. I love these, and Debbie was saying how much she loved these, and they are absolutely super cute as well. You're getting all those. Look, you can see on here, somebody yesterday, I bet our Craig was using that little witch's hat. It was very cute, I'm being told. Right, now, this is, I'm going to create a scene with this. So we're going to go first with our mouse ghost. I'm going to pop that in the middle. And I've just used one of my stitched oval nesting dies on here. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this on to my platform. And I'm going to put this. I've started putting my stamping mat underneath my platform. It just means that if your table or whatever you're on isn't totally flat, it just gives you, I just find I get an even better stamp. So I just like it. So there we go. Right, so I'm going to stamp that one first. I might need to do a couple of coats. Put that on these, because these are all still very new stamps. So let's just put that. And I'm just using my alcohol-proof Noir Black. Not bad, I'm just going to go in one more time and do this. If you wanted to, you could go in with a grey so that you've got less of a harsh line. If you want, it's entirely up to you. So we can pop that one in there and then pop that down like that. And then we've got our gorgeous little ghost mouse. Now, all I've done is I've taken a piece of my masket tape, put it onto some multi-purpose card, and I've stamped it and then just cut it out. So this will now peel off, and I've got the perfect mask. You see us do this all the time, so I can then layer that over the top, and it should, if I get it right, it should fit absolutely perfectly. If anything, I've actually maybe cut this a little bit on the snug side, but we can get there. There we go. Let me just see if I can lift that ear down a little bit, or has it gone? There we go, we can work like that. So what that's doing now is it's protecting that image. So we know that whatever we do is not going to get tainted. So all I'm going to do then, let's come in with the little cat, rabbit, sorry, that's the rabbit, and then the cat standing on the pumpkins. And I can probably do both of these at one time because I've got my platform. So I'm going to pop my, let's just move these there. Put these over like that. So I can put my cat on here. He's going to go right to the very edge. So we can put him just there. That actually gives me space now to put that onto there. And I can just, and then I'm going to get the little bunny rabbit, and I'm going to pop this, and he's going to go over the edge of the card, but that's absolutely fine. And let's just put my other magnet on as well. So all we know is, instead of getting a jumble of stamped images that's just there, we're going to get, it's going to protect it, and it's going to be perfect by having that masket tape. Go and look on our website. It's always, seems to be there all the time. Our Nicola's going to check for you. It's normally, I want to say it's normally $7.99, I think. And a roll lasts for so long. I've not got through a whole roll yet. $7.99, I'm being told. Or $9.99. So yeah, it's if you like your stamping, it's definitely worth getting. So pop that onto there, and then I can do one at a time. Stamp just there. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not bad. I'm going to just do a little bit more. Now, again, it looks a little bit of a muddle in the middle, but that will actually come good when we peel off the masket. Don't worry about that. So we can take that one, because look at that, it looks a little bit confusing. Pop that in, let it settle, and then stamp, press that down, and then you've got the image. Perfect. And then what we can do is when we peel this one off, you can see it then just covers. Now, what was there? I've got a little mark there. I don't know what that mark is. Don't think that should, maybe I've just caught something, but there you go, you can see. I've actually got another one ready. So that is with my alcohol-proof pens. So you can see, look, his tail comes behind here, and look at his ears and his hands. But I've actually got one I actually prefer. I've brought them in a little bit closer, you can see on there. So they do actually overlap even better. So let's move that out of the way.
It's a lovely technique though, isn't it, Corrine? That? A really lovely technique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's building up your own scenes, isn't it?
Yes.
And then all I would do is I would then pop that onto there, and then pop that one back on there. And then we can do colouring. So all I've done is I've used quite a lot of colours, but for this bit, I'm just going to just colour in the little cat and the pumpkin. So let's just come in here. I do like to put it onto black to do. So let's just have a go at the pumpkin first, and we can come down on here. Now, because we've done it with our alcohol proof, we know that everything is absolutely perfect. I can colour right up to that line. There we go. We can just go just to there, and then we can colour just like that. Now, what we're doing first is laying down that base colour. Now, you could be using your tri-blend pens, or you could be using your tri-brushes like I'm doing. I've got a mixture of the two. It was just whichever I could lay my hands on the colours first. I do like a tri-brush. I just like the effect that you can get with that. And I'm just laying down that first layer. Saturate the cards. So again, I never mentioned Nina cardstock is brilliant for doing your colouring with. Just gets that effect. And then I'm going to come in with my second colour, and then we can then come down like this. So we can then just bring down that colour, and then just bring it down just there, and then I can come round the bottom. Do you notice how I always turn my cardstock when I'm colouring? That's absolutely perfect. And that, as long as I don't go off the screen, I think our George is tracking me, bless him. But I find it easier. I colour in a certain direction, so by having the cardstock, turning it round. Yes, it would, Nicola, then rotating design board would be perfect, because I do turn my cardstock. I just find it does.
To all them little nooks and crannies.
I don't know about you, I don't colour that way. I colour down towards me. It feels right. So I'm just going where there'll be a little dark shadow. I can come back in with my second one, blend it out, and always drag out that colour a little bit more. No, turn it round there, and then drag it out. Just you colour up to it, not across it, because if you go across it, you'll just bleach it out with a paler colour. And then the last little bit, we're just going to come in like that, and then you should see then perfect sort of ombre effect, and you can just come across there. There we go. And can you see now, look, you've got that dimension on there. That looks really cute. So I have got brown grey, that's the one, and I'm just going to colour my little kitty cat in here, and we can come, is the brown grey the right one? Is that the one I wanted? No, Puss Puss was ginger. I'm being asked, am I going to colour, I've gone in with my darkest colour. That's my darkest. Now, Puss Puss was the cat that came back after the original Humphrey.
I think for all our stateside friends, I don't know if they know about is it bag puss? Bag puss? Did you say bag puss?
No, Humphrey.
You had a cat called Puss Puss?
I did.
You had a pussy cat called Puss Puss?
Yeah.
Oh, Corrine!
Because...
I thought you said bag puss. I'm thinking, why are you talking about bag puss?
No. Because our cat Humphrey ran away on a milk float. And my mum put an advert in the paper, and this man contacted us and said, I've got your cat, and it wasn't. And so my mum wouldn't let him in the house and put him into the garage, which had furniture in, which was a completely different story. So she used to go in every day to feed it and call it Puss Puss, because she wouldn't name it. And guess what? We had that cat for... we lived in that house when I was 5, and gosh, we must have still had Puss Puss 10 years later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was a big ginger Tom.
So did you never get Humphrey back?
No.
Oh.
Humphrey, he ran away with the milk float.
I bet the milkman kept him.
He did.
That's a really lovely story, though, and it's lovely that you ended up keeping Puss Puss.
Yeah. So yes, he ended up in the end through house moves and that, he ended up living down at my granny's years and years later. And he used to be catcher. He used to catch all sorts. He was, caught all sorts living out in the country. He loved it. There we go. Just add in a little bit of shadow under there. There we go.
This is the problem. You get colouring, Corrine, and then you just get... I'm actually transfixed watching you colour.
I know.
I'm thinking I should be talking, Debbie. You should be talking.
No, it's fine. And then I'm just going to come in. Now, ice grey is a brilliant one, just to add extra highlights, isn't it? So, you know, white tummy, you can either leave it white but it can just look a little bit harsh. So just give it that little grey band and it just adds on that little bit more. And then I would just be doing all the different colours. So, I mean, I've got... That was my darker one, wasn't it? I'm trying to think. What have I got? I've got lots of different pens here. Things like his glasses, I'd come in with my darkest... Oh, that's a bit dark. Oh, that one's a bit dark. Don't worry, I can go over. I love this.
Lynn Harvey's agreeing with you. She loves the stamp set with the cute characters. Do you know, it looks like... I'm just looking at the comments because obviously we're up against, I think, Sarah at the moment. I think our Sarah's over on HSN. We've got people doing a little bit of us all. So our lovely Betty is saying on YouTube, the lovely Debbie and Corrine on the laptop. Hi, Betty. And the one and only Sarah coming up on HSN. Are you enjoying HSN Day at the moment, you guys, all over our stateside lovely family? Are you enjoying the HSN? Are you enjoying what they're bringing? Kirsty D on YouTube, look, this makes me laugh because this is me. While you're doing a spot of colouring, Corrine, she said, so I go to make a cuppa, I end up hanging the washing on the line, washing the dishes, overing up, putting the sentiment on a card, sat down to finish watching Crafters TV, and I forgot to make my cuppa.
Oh, no. But look at that, I could carry on like that forever, but I want to get another demo in. So all I've done, can you see, is just carry on.
Lovely.
A little bit of purple, carrying that purple through there, and that is just a little bit of our midnight ink all the way around the edge. It just sort of finishes it off, doesn't it?
Yeah,
now,
gorgeous.
We've got all the paper. So, first of all, black card. Now, this is maybe where you might want your premium card because it's a little bit stronger. You can put on there. Now, obviously, as we were telling you yesterday, the linen cardstock did sell out. But please don't be put off by that. This is our Centura Pearl Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Love Centura Pearl Pumpkin. And do you know what? The minute I saw this collection, I was like, Centura Pearl Pumpkin.
Yeah, me too, yeah.
You just know it's going to work. But you've got so many papers, haven't you? But, you know, I mean, don't be put off by the fact that the linen cardstock has gone because lots of other papers are going to match. So all I've done is matte and layered it on to the pumpkin. You can take out the centre if you want. I know you do.
Yep, I do.
Were you using the linen yesterday with your mats and layers? Or was that Centura Pearl? Right.
Yeah.
I came in a few minutes late, didn't I? Because I was travelling and setting up and doing. I lost you at one point. I couldn't, when I was watching the Facebook Live, and then I lost signal.
Yeah, and I keep having issues with my internet as well, so that keeps dipping in and out. Although it wasn't as bad last night as it has been, but it's a problem I'm trying to solve at the minute, as we do. Yeah, because I get upstairs and it's like I'm going into a different time zone or a different area. Yeah, upstairs it's absolutely hopeless. And Corrine, my house is not massive. No, it's a 3-bedroomed house. It's just a normal townhouse kind of thing, and it's not massive, but I keep losing connection in there. Oops. It's crackers. It is. Rachel's saying that this, and she said it yesterday. She's going to say it again today. This set's going to work so well with last year's Halloween box for those guys who got the Halloween box. Absolutely, it will do, because there's no duplications in there. There's like similar little characters, but no duplications, and it'll work beautifully, so well with it. And if you've got some of those papers left, that'll work too. So, but don't forget those paper pads. You can buy individually to get hold of your paper to match this lovely set.
So all I'm doing here is cutting some the points into the bottom of the cardstock to make those flags. So I just lowered it down, and then you can matte and layer, and I've got those matted and layered on there. So I'm going to pop that on to my card as well. So just to add it's a little like pennant. Pennant, is that the right word?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I call them like little tails. Do you know, like a little tails, like a curtain tail? Yeah. Because I love adding them on. 1, 2, 3, doesn't matter which, how many. I always try and do them, stagger them in sizes though. Do you, Corrine, when you do diff more?
Yes. Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah, you don't want them all the same size, do you?
No.
So just put some foam pads on the back of here, just to give it a little bit of a lift. There we go, and we can pop that on to there. You can put it at a nice angle if you wanted, but we can pop there. And then I've just stamped out one of our sentiments, and again with that same midnight blue ink. So just pop that on to here, and then a couple of little gems. We can put a couple up there. Oh, the glue's lifting. 1, 2, and then let's just go one down here, and then I think I will do one just there, and see if I can sneak in another one just there. And that is all I would do, because I think those stamps are so much fun. And look at that.
That is so cute. I love that, Corrine. Absolutely love that. And of course, you could be adding things like your glitters from today's launch,
course you could, yeah.
with your
fibres,
your embellishments. You could add things like that on there. That absolutely is stunning. I love that. I absolutely love that one. Cute card, says Betty Weaver on YouTube, Corrine. Terry Anderson on YouTube, fabulous card, Corrine, with lots of lovely little symbols on there as well. Laura Simmons on Facebook says, Debbie, I'm in a studio apartment, less than 500 square feet, and I can lose internet connection by sitting forward or turning with a little laughy face. So it's not just me. It's not just me. But yes, absolutely. That's a beautiful example of what you can be doing with your Hallows Eve. And don't forget, we've got now 2 smaller bundles for you, and also the paper pads that are individual. And you can head over to Shop the Show category, or Shop the Shop, Shop the Show, Shop the Show, thank you. Shop the Shop. Well, Shop the Shop. Go and have a little look over there. Don't forget, though, check out that spooktacular event on the main Facebook, the main website page, where you can delve into there, and you can also find lots of Halloween-themed things with up to 70% saving on there as well. And, of course, those additional 25 little bonus points if you find your little ghost icons that will be sitting on some of those products that are in there. So don't forget to go and check that out as well. Now, we're going to recap something that's going up again up in Launch Party later on. I had the pleasure of launching these on Friday with the lovely Lily, who was presenting on that day. And I love the Christmas corner dies. They're absolutely fabulous. Each set gives you 2 different corner dies in there as well, and lots of things that you're going to be able to do with them. I'm going to show you first of all of those fabulous designs that you can see. I was going to try and name them, but I'm trying to remember off the top of my head what they're called. Snow crystals, my favourite. Entwined holly. Bring out those bells. Christmas decor. Candy cane what, sorry? Candy Cane Lane, how could I forget that one? Because I keep bursting into song with that. And then Poinsettia Splendor. They're all of your Christmas corner dies. Each set has got 2 different designs in there, £35 or $45. And that lowest price, we've held the launch day price here for you, with it being Launch Party. So the lowest you'll pay there is £28 or 36, wait a minute. Thank you very much, Nick, letting me out there. $36 for that Club Platinum price. Absolutely love them. I'll show you a couple of samples before our fabulous Corrine shows us a very beautiful demonstration, because I know she's got one lined up for you. Now, we talk about them being a corner die, but let me just show you. I'll show you the traditional way that you could use them. So they could go into the corner of your card bases, and you could put one in in, 2 in, 3 or 4, or just make a really fancy design. That's quite a beautiful one there. They can be used though lots of different ways. So what Jan's done with this one is she's just lined 3 up of those bells in the card base. This was one that I did over the launch day, and I used the 2 different ones. I added a little bit of glitter onto there. Of course, today with the glitter you could be using those. You can cut them out in lots of different cardstock though as well. You can use just the one if you want, or literally decorate your boxes. Just because we call them a corner die does not mean you have to use them as a corner die. Of course, you can use them in many ways, in terms of like an embellishment, a finished little piece there. You can paper piece these. You can add colour to them by simply colouring them in. They are truly, honestly, I said this all the way through launch, all the way through Friday. Such a really useful die. With all the collections that we've had coming out, and I've still got to come out, they are the ones that are going to just either be a background embellishment or a focal part of whether home decor, whether it be a scrapbooking page or into your card making as well. So many things that you're going to be able to do with them, and I can't wait to see what our Corrine has got lined up.
Right, I'm going to decorate a gift bag, and we're going to use Candy Cane Lane. So you've got these. So I have taken the 2 dies, so you've got that gorgeous bow and obviously that candy cane as well. And then I've just got a piece of craft card. Now, I would just cut these out a few times, and I'll show you why. And we're going to do a little bit of sort of paper piecing with these. So pop that onto there, just to grab that, and then we're going to cut that out. Now, these are going to go through your mini?
Yes.
Yes, they all go through your mini. I'm saying that with a question in my voice, but I was pretty certain. Yeah, there was a definite question in my voice there, Nick. I'm sorry. Yeah, so yes.
Hey, listen, you've had a week off, haven't you, Corrine? Have you been doing anything nice?
We were in Bakewell for the weekend.
Love Bakewell.
Yes. We rented a little flat and stayed in Bakewell and went to a beer festival, which was absolutely great fun. Lots of live music, and do you know what? I don't like beer, so it's like, why are you going to a beer festival? So I was drinking wine, and my husband found me an alcoholic ginger beer. Oh my gosh, it come all the way from Australia. It was absolutely gorgeous. I had my first half pint. I went, oh, I'll go and get another one, and they went, sorry, it's sold out. I was like, So Corrine nearly had a paddy, but I didn't. I thought, no, Corrine, don't do this.
Did you have a lovely time?
We did. And the weather was just right, not too hot, never rained. It was just absolutely fantastic.
Bakewell's a beautiful part of the country as well, isn't it?
Yes.
My
really
favourite cafe is in
enjoyed it.
Bakewell. There's a little cafe, an upstairs cafe near the town centre part.
Yeah.
And there's a lovely little cafe up there that I always want to go there. On my birthday, I usually tend to go, take my mum and my sisters or my daughters, whoever's with me, and we usually go there because it's just a beautiful place.
Yeah.
My cousin camps up there all the time. He's got like a little caravan and he camps up there all the time because he absolutely loves the place. But so pleased you had a lovely holiday. Feel nice and refreshed?
I do. It was lovely. Really lovely. Right, now, I'm just going to put these on here. So I don't need all of it. I just want some bits of it. So I can just put... It didn't matter that those are off because I need red for these bits. I want the candy cane and then that bit there. Yes. It was lovely to get away.
Yeah.
And we didn't stay out late. We were back Sunday late afternoon. So it was really nice. Got a welcome from Elsie when we got home. Lots of people took their dogs with them. There were so many dogs there.
Yeah.
But we decided she doesn't cope very well in crowds like that.
Aww.
So she stayed at home with Jessamy and got spoilt.
I bet she did.
Yes. Jessamy had a friend to stay and what have you. So yes, so she did all right out of it. But yeah, she's coming in. She doesn't travel very well. She doesn't like being in the car. But she's coming up to my daughter's on Saturday because it's my grandson's 5th birthday. So she's coming with us. Right, now, there we go. We can do this. So what I want here is I want these tops of these candy canes. And I'm just going to... Now, it's up to you which size scissors you use. I think these ones are quite a nice sort of size to do this. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a rough cut to begin with. There we go, get that bit off there. Then I can come through here, just cutting all the spare bits off that I don't want. And then on there. And then we can just bring this down and I can just tidy that up and just come round there. So I've got the top of the candy cane from that one. Now I've also cut it out of green and I've got can you see the leaves? I've cut the leaves out of the green as well. And then I've got the candy cane here, and you can just trim this out. I love doing sort of paper piecing things like this because you can really bring, you know, your elements to life, can't you? Now this bit here, I'd also need this in the green as well. So what I've cut off in red, I'd also do in green. Just find your scraps. Just find all of your little scraps that you've got. So I'm going to bring these two back in. And I've got these bits that I've cut here. So then I'm going to take these and pop these on. So it's amazing how these come together. Now I have made these bits adhesive. Just put them through your little Xyron will do that. Or, you know, your dotty tape pen. But popping that on that side. And then I'm doing this bit first because then the candy cane will capture all of those edges. So I can put that one in there. And then that candy cane that I've got here, let's just go all over it with the dotty. There we go. And that one will go onto here. Just, I'm not trying to get a drop shadow, so I'm just trying to match it up perfectly. There we go. So that's the first one, but doesn't that look different?
Absolutely, yeah.
If I showed you from there to there, looks different. And the other thing I've done is I've just cut out a little piece of white card on the back here, so I can just put that on and just drew around it and just trimmed it out. So you can then just pop that. So I've got the red and white stripes. Oops, line that up. There you go, you can see there, that finishes that off better, even better. Then I'm going to take this one and where's my little, there it is. This one is just a couple of little pieces. That one here that I just cut out, I've got adhesive on here. And then those little leaves I was showing you, lift those up from here. Does that go that side? I think it does. There we are.
Looks gorgeous, that, Corrine.
It's lovely. I love craft
it's
card.
just literally bringing it to life, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah, by adding that bit of colour.
So there we go. That's all I've done is just added those onto there. So I have then taken a piece of card from our Winter's Tale paper pad. And let me just give you some measurements on here. So this has been cut to, oh, let's get it right, 10.5 by 11.5. And then I've scored at 1 inch, 2.5, 6 and 8. And that's going to make a lovely little gift bag. So let's score these on these lines. What did I say? 1.5, 2.5, half, 2.5, 6 and 8. There we go. And then, but what I'm doing here, you can actually use the little gift bags that we've got.
Yes.
Just almost turn them inside out.
Yeah, yeah.
Just follow them on those. So again, I've done a little sort of half score line just down here. Just pop that on there. And I should have a half score line just on that one. Where's my half score line? There it is. Just go down like, oh, just getting that in the right place. There we go. Right, so once I've done that, I've got a little tab on here, and that's just going to go onto here. So can you see, I'm actually using, let's just, don't want to fold that over too far. There we go. You can just see that folds round like that, and then we've got the base on here. So we can then take, not dotty, I want solid tape pen.
I love making gift bags out of 12 by 12 sheets.
Oh, it
Corrine.
works so well, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's fold that. Just the same as we did with the other gift bag. It should all just meet perfect on there. And then that's going to go, let me just make sure I've got this right before I do. I'm not going to actually stick this bit down first yet. I'm going to just score those. And that's going to score just there. Let's just open that out so we can still put it down flat. Makes it life much easier. I've just got sentiment stamped on to a piece of card, nest in circles just on there. Put a little bit of glue on the back, and we can pop that one just there. that you don't forget. It's so easy not to forget about the reverse of your paper pads, because they are absolutely brilliant, aren't they? There is so much use that you can get on the backs of your paper pads. I mean, we all think about the fronts, but you know, the backs are just as special. So we can pop candy cane at the bottom. So we're not, you know, we are sort of doing a corner effect, but we're doing it slightly, you know, we're doing it on the back.
Yeah.
So easy just to think of these as on your cards. But look at that, so we're just hugging. Doesn't that look lovely? Hugging that
absolutely.
on there. And then let's just pop this on here. So I want to tuck those in, and then let me just put a little bit of tape pen on here. So that one's gonna go, make sure it's nice and square. Oops, come on, square please. That's gonna go just there. And then tape pen on there, and that's going to go square just there. And if you want to just, I'm just going to get my bone folders, because my hand's not, there we go.
Got quite deep, isn't it?
It is, it's lovely and deep. So then all I've done is a little piece of red card, folded in half, any depth you want, punch 2 holes into that, and threaded some ribbon through. Now, if I was doing this as something to give, I'd maybe put a Velcro tab on one side so that you can still get into it, but just for speed, we're just going to pop that on to there. I'm just going to pop that on, and then give it it's just overhanging a little bit, so I'm just going to give it a tiny little trim. Easy, always easier to do it that way. Little trim on that side, and then last little bit on that. Oh, our George.
Have you heard George? Did you
I
hear
have.
him? He's loving this one. He's absolutely loving this one. That is
something
beautiful.
a little bit different, using those corner dies to decorate your bags.
Yeah, and that's a gorgeous example of what I was meaning about it, not just thinking of them as corner dies, because you've just highlighted that, and that looks stunning, Corrine. Absolutely beautiful.
I'm going to put a couple of gems on. I forgot to put them on, but I'll put those on and show you in a minute.
Loads of people are agreeing with you. Kim Rice on Facebook says, I actually find myself using the backs of the paper pads so much more than the fronts. And so, yeah, that's a good example there. The candy cane is one of my favourite of the corner dies. Very festive and elegant, says Terry Anderson on YouTube. Yeah, honestly, they're absolutely beautiful. Lots of love coming in for those as well. A couple of questions, though. Was Puss ever allowed in the house, or did he live in the garage forever?
No, he was a house cat. He became a house cat. He won my mum over.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. I think it was bothering Hannah. She needed to know.
No. He was definitely.
So that is your lovely Christmas corner dies. All of those, so 6 sets in total, 12 dies in total, and 12 different. They match and complement each other, but they are different designs, so you're not getting 2 replicas in there. You can mix and match them if you want to, so you could mix your snowflake with your candy canes, or whichever way around it, or you could just stick to the design sets that they're in. Today, £35. We've held that launch day price that we had on Friday of $45, and then you're going to minus your Club Inspire membership level. And the lowest you'll go to is what you can see in that purple box for the Club Inspire. Now, we're going to have a little reset. We're going to come back because I can't believe we're needing to the last 20 minutes of the show. In fact, less than 20 minutes of the show. And we're hoping to get one more demo in. And, of course, the all-important vote for demo of the show. So, for now, you can take a quick break. Just nip off, go and, grab a quick drink if you need to. That's where I'm heading. I need to go and top up my water bottle. So I'm going to do that. And whilst we're doing that, before we come back, here's a little video for you to have a little browse at.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows a week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly
what
how
does she do?
he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
and I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV. Create every day.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
I always love watching those clips. Debbie Fisher gets me every single time. The people, the people. I love that little bit, and I love all the viewers' little their interaction there as well. So welcome back. We are into the last, I can't believe I'm saying this. Is this about 10? Nearly last 10 minutes or so of the show. So we're going to crack on. We're going to obviously talk about the fabulous 3 new launches today, not 1, but 3, and our fabulous showstopper that you can see here at the side of me. I'm going to tell you right now, we have got 20% has already gone of this gorgeous collection of the 2 nesting dies, the Christmas gift bag pad and the Halloween gift bag pad, and of course those embellishment fibres and those glitters. £65 or $80, but minus off your club membership, and you're taking that down to £52 or $64 if you are Club Platinum or brand new to Club Inspire today as well. You can take advantage of that 20% off. But 20% of this has gone. So without further ado, I'm just going to throw straight back to our lovely Corrine because she's got another lovely demo with those fabulous nesting dies.
I have. So I'm using Spider's Silk on this one. So I'm just going to get straight on and do it because I'm mindful of the time. So I'm using the large one, without the inner die because I don't want an aperture, and then I've used the smaller one, but I have put the outer die on as well so that it cuts it out, because remember, you can cut them one into each other. So we're going to team this up. You've got to do it, haven't you? With the All Hallows Eve. This is the 6x6 paper pad. Absolutely gorgeous. You've got the pumpkins on the back, but you've got the spiders' webs on the front, and that works perfectly. Now, these have cut absolutely gorgeous. They just need a little bit of poking out. Look, you can see I've got the spiders' webs just here. Aren't they absolutely brilliant? So you've got that one here, and then I've got the larger one just here. Pop that out. Oops, there we go. And you can see, again, look at this. I love the spiders' webs all the way around the outside. Let's just poke those. You can see, absolutely brilliant. So once you poked all the bits out, that's going to look like that one, and that one is going to look like that. Now you can see they work perfectly. We can't see on there, but they do work perfectly together. Why did I do that? That was silly. That was very silly. Now, using those mats and layers dies, I have cut, you can see it's slightly different sizes, so I'm going to put the largest one in the centre of there, and I'm going to put the smaller one behind there. So it just makes everything really, really pop. So we can do this. And I love the fact that all the paper pads are double-sided, so you can, you know, you're never not going to be able to find one that you want to use. So we can put this onto here. That's going to go just there. And then this one, let's do this with the dotty tape pen. Oops, throwing it. That's going to run down there and down there. This is a really quick and simple card to put together, but I just love how everything works together. So straight away you can see we've got these nesting dies. They're working with the All Hallows paper pads, and I'm going to just use the little spider from the Boo to You, so you can see everything works perfectly. So they're my two nesting dies, and using exactly the same paper pad, we've got a little. So just let's work this out. It's a 6x6 card folded over at the front, and we can pop these on. Let's just go with that. And that's going to come onto here. I can do it a bit quicker with wet glue than with tape pen. There we go. Put that on there. That one, and then we can put a little bit more. Got to give you time to do your vote as well. We'll have 5.
Oh yes, we'll have time. Don't worry, we'll have time, Corrie. We'll get that in. Don't worry, we'll make time.
5 to vote on. We've been busy, haven't we?
We have indeed, and you guys, the comments are still coming in. But yes. Oh, Anna Gosling says, Corrine, Saturday is a fine day for a little one's birthday. Kiri turns 4 this Saturday. Has school been? Wait a minute. Has school been okay as he's a young one?
Yeah, Mike too. Yeah, they're twins. Yes. So they've got each other. But yes, they're doing very well at school. So yes, they're absolutely fine and ready to go back already, I think. I'm looking forward to it. Well, their mummy's a teacher, so they've been going into schools with her, and they're used to the school environment. So there we go. Right. There you go. Just making sure that you can see everything lined up, because for me that is really, really important that you get that vision across there. And then I'm going to take these. So we're going to mix and match these. So I thought we could put that one in the middle. Got a little bit of foam tape. So actually I think those spiders look better that way up. So let's just pop a little bit of foam tape on the back of there. You could do this with foam pads if you wanted, but just for speed, tape works for me. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to centre this in the centre of the card. If you struggle, put a little bit of wet glue on the back of your foam tape just to give you that wiggle room, but you should be able to. So just take the card and put that in the centre. Look at this, you've got marks here so you can see exactly where the centre point is. So put that one on there, and then this one, I'm just going to put some foam tape across the centre, but I'm not going to go all the way across. I'm just going to pop it there and there. Oops, foam tape stuck to me. And then we've got, I love how you also get the little tags to go with them as well.
Yeah, that's a nice,
it's
cute
really
little
cute,
thing,
isn't it? Now, the tags come in two parts. So they can be decorative, but they can be plain, so you're going to be able to use them for all sorts. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn that round, and I thought we could go landscape across the middle there. Now, just for speed, I have also, like I say, I've got your little boot here, the little spider, and all I've done is I've just got 3 pens, yellow, green, ice grey, and my darker ice grey as well. And that's going to go in the middle. I don't know if that's going to come out. I was going to do that with, let's see if I've got a small foam. I've got so many foam pads here. Tracy did go and get me some larger ones.
It's why you need all of them, though. We were saying that. You need small, large, long strips, the dotty ones, the ones that you can cut to size. You know, they all come in for a good reason, don't they?
Everybody always says, what glue do I need? I'm new. Well, you need them all. You know, different glues do different things, don't they?
Yeah.
So let's just put him, let's go with a little angle just there. Then I've got the tags, and we're going to pop that one on over the top of here. We're going to just slightly twist them round, and then I can put foam pad on the back of there, if I can see my pokey tool. Can somebody sit up there? That was right in front of me, wasn't it? I could not see that. There we go. Take the backs off. And that's going to come just on here, and a little tiny bow. Let's put that on there and put that one on there, and then I've just got some little gems. These work so well. You'll have gems all over from different things, and you always think, I'm never going to use those gems, and then all of a sudden you think, actually, I'm doing something and that works perfectly. 1, 2, and my third one just there, and take the back off there.
Lovely.
And really quick, I rushed through that, but just something really simple but really cute.
Exactly. Now, Corrine, can you do us a very quick favour? Can you line up all of your makes, because we need to get that all-important vote in. So while I'm doing that, Corrine, All Things Wonderful on YouTube says, Corrine is just so talented. All of her makes are gorgeous. Thank you very much. I couldn't agree more. Susan Griffiths, oh bless her, Susan Griffiths, hello Debbie and Corrine, I've been watching the show using my mini to cut dozens of Christmas bows. Just wanted to log in to vote for Corrine's demos and to say, Debbie, I just love your way of presenting. Thank you so much. That is that's really lovely. And the same with Alice on YouTube. She's put happy 7th anniversary and 7,000 fans. Totally enjoyed watching you. You are so real. Yeah, there's one thing about me, Alice. I am who I am. I'm exactly the same. You ask any of them, I'm exactly the same as I am here, as I am on that screen. So loads and loads of lovely comments coming in. But Corrine, can you just tell us your mix?
I can. Right, let's put those to one side. First of all, we started off with our little nest and die one on there. That's so long ago, and as I said, I'm going to do that for socials and show you how to make that. So that's number 1. Number 2 is our gift bag pad. Gosh, I'm catching it off our Debbie now. There we go. Number 3 was our All Hallows Eve. 3. 4 was the corner dies, and 5 was back to nesting dies. So 5, 4, 3, 2, or number 1.
You see, at first I thought number 1, but then I'm actually loving all of them, Corrine, and I can't believe you've got 5 during Wake Up Call, which I just think is phenomenal. So thank you very much for all of your inspirational demos. Beautiful. Get those votes in, because our poor Rachel now will probably be going, oh my God, what are you doing to me? 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. In fact, 2 minutes to go. Get those votes in. She's got to count them on YouTube and Facebook, so get them firing up right now so that we can find out what will be going into the vote for later on. Right, Corrine, I'll just tell you this, because I have to say this. Corrine, did you say you have 2 grandbabies, twin grandbabies, and 2 kiddos as well? That's a lovely compliment, that.
Thank you. I've got 3 children, of which 2 of mine are twins, and then my daughter, who isn't a twin, has twins herself, who will be 5 on Friday. My twin grandsons will be 5 on Friday.
Well, Corrine, thank you very much. I'm really looking forward to the launch, and I will talk about that in a minute, the official launch. But we've got a winner already.
Oh, wow.
And guess what it is?
I can't.
It's number 3, the cute little mouse. I love that
Hallows
one.
Eve, there you go. Thank you very much.
Absolutely beautiful. So thank you, Corrine, and thank you for all the lovely demonstrations. They've been absolutely beautiful. I can't wait for the launch. Now, don't forget, launch day, we have changed that middle show. It is coming to you at 3 p.m. UK time. Oh gosh, get this right. 10 a.m. Eastern time and 7 a.m. Pacific time. Just because we listened to what you asked for, and that is going forward from now. So do come back and join us for that fabulous show, because we've got not one, not two, but 3 launches, and she's got, I'm telling you, loads more of inspiration for you guys. And don't forget, you can go and head over and get hold of that right now at that Showstopper deal, or you can take advantage of the smaller bundles as well. But just go over to that website and take your pick and take a look at that Crafty Spooktacular up to 70% sale that's on there as well. So thank you very much to everybody who's joined us, who's been doing a little bit of dual vision there with Sarah and myself and Corrine. Thanks to the guys in the gallery, to our lovely Nicola, George, and of course Tracy. And a big thank you to social media superstar Rachel, because she must have had to have gone through those votes very quickly. She said, but you made it easy because everybody said number 3. So we're off to go and grab some lunch. Thank you very much. We will see you here in now 2 hours. Bye for now.